guys, I am back for another video that I want to talk about with the starch solution. This is that upside down? Yeah, it's the starch solution. It's the basic principle of increasing the vegetables and on your plate. Half of the plate will be full of vegetables. The other half of the plate will be your starches, your non-fat, non-dairy starches. So I think in the previous video that I did right before this one, I talked about how the 50-50 plate looked and how and what types of food that I kind of eat for that 50-50 plate. I know Dr. McDougall, have another book. I think it's called Ultimate Weight Loss. No, that's AJ's book, but it's another book by Dr. McDougall. I'm gonna try my best to get it attached down there, or I'll type it in the description box. And it is the one that shows the plate, the different plates that you would do in order to lose either more weight or less weight. And so I have found that the 50-50 plate right now is the best for me as far as losing weight each and every week. But this video, okay, I just wanted to tell you about that. But this video, I want to talk about exercise that I'm doing on the plan, and also I want to talk about some almost like TMI, but what you need to know when you are transitioning over to a plant-based diet and you kind of getting out the meats and the fats and the meat fats. I always get brain foggy, but the meats, the fats, and the dairy. Those are the three. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to just tell you guys for myself, I kind of did everything cold turkey, and I did it really quickly. And when you do it really quickly, you're going to have some digestive upsets, if you will. And those are pretty much they're not too pretty. So I know I'm thinking for sure I'm going into my third week as of now. My third week. And like I said, I was so excited about doing the whole plan that I just like, I'm going to just, and that's the type of person I am. I'm kind of like a cold turkey person. I'm just going to do everything straight off. I'm going to, not gradual. But I would suggest to do it a little bit gradual. I just wanted to see changes quickly, and that's how I tend to be. But I'm telling you guys, try to do it a little bit more gradual if you do not want the digestive discomfort that I experienced, which was terrible. And it's still not to say that I didn't see the quick and drastic changes that I wanted to see. I have on this pretty shirt, but it's actually pretty wrinkled. But yeah, so I did see really quick, weight loss, because I wanted to recap a little bit when I was doing the Weight Watchers. Like I said, was going down relatively fast those first months. Of course, because you're trying to switch out the necessarily unhealthier foods for healthier options. And that first month you kind of be gung-ho, you're really excited, and things start moving really fast. And then it starts slowing down as you start settling in. But then I switched over to the Starch solution. It's going on my third week now, only my third week. And like I said, I haven't had a slowdown or anything. The weight has been progressively still coming off pretty fast. And I said like the first week, it was really fast because I know it could have been a whole lot of the water weight, a whole lot of the toxins coming out. So it was a lot of weight. And most people, like I said, don't go into the things cold turkey like I did. Just completely got out the meats, completely got out the fats and the dairy. So just by doing those three things alone, which was, kind of a lot at one time, you're going to see that drastic weight loss. But even going into week 3, every time I'm waking up, I am seeing different changes. I'm seeing changes in the size of my shoulder. I mean, I don't know. It's all kind of things. Size of my shoulders, my waistline area, and it would enter me into like what I'm doing for exercise. I am walking. Again, that first week I was doing everything so fast because, you'd be so excited and I want to see some quick changes. I want to know if it work and everything. I have been watching every one of Plantifulkiki's. She's been plant-based for a minute. She lost over 70 pounds and she saw beautiful weight loss, but she lost the 70 pound over, I think, 8 months. If I'm not mistaken, I'll put her little link in my description. But I love that video. I done watched it so many times and she looks so amazing. So I was like, man, okay, and then like when I first started, I was like, this is my last time seeing this weight here. This is my last time doing this. So I want to go all in. And that's how I was. I was just all in. I was focused. But of course, like anything, your body is going to tell you to slow the heck down. Your body gonna do it. And so I think the first week I was doing Tai Bo. I did like a 30-40 minutes Tai Bo, and then I would go for a walk for another like 30 or 40 minutes. And so that first week I was doing the most. So that's where you probably will see that excess, water weight and all of that stuff come off. So now on week 3, because on certain days you're gonna. And that's why I said by week 3 now, I was able to start listening to my body more. And I will see when I go out for my walk, and that's all I've been doing now, is going for a walk. So when I would go on my walk now, my body would just say, I could feel if I can go further with my walk or I can be more like, I was pushing to walk. But for the most part, I have my little smartwatch here, and I pretty much well, you can't see that, but right now I'm already at 13,000 steps for the day, and it's still relatively early here. Yeah, I use it, and I'm almost hitting 14,000, but I would, do that long walk in the morning, which felt good, and it felt like I wasn't doing the most either. I wasn't, when I'm doing my walk, I don't feel like I'm doing the most when I'm walking. But on that first week when I was doing Tai Bo, and then I was going walking, and then, just doing the most. But you start seeing drastic changes. I started seeing it in my face. This weird thing happened actually when I, is that 8 already? This weird thing that happened in the first week or two, first week, when I got the meat, dairies, and fats out, my whole body started doing this funny thing where my whole body started feeling really slushy, like the fat in the body started feeling really soft. And I think I was listening to Dr. Barnard's, he have a webinar. I really wanted to link all of those things, but by the time I do the video, sometimes I forget to link them. And he talked about kind of what's happening to the body as the body is now in a place where it's balanced, it's getting the carbs it needs, it's getting the vegetables it needs, and your body going into unlocking the cells to release the fat. And so I was like, even my kids, because my kids often give me a lot of hugs and stuff like that. And my son was like, why is your skin feeling so soft? Like my skin was feeling extremely soft, like everywhere, all over my body. Even now, it still feels kind of like really soft. But I noticed when I started walking, as the weight started coming off, my arms started looking really, slender. So, walking is really good for fat loss too. So as your body is unlocking the cells to release the fat cells, and then you walking is actually burning that energy right off, those fat cells off as energy right off. And so I found, and by week 3, which is now, I haven't had to do as much pushing so hard, because every single day I wake up, I see results. I'm seeing, and I'm eating. Like yesterday, I did end up eating like these Ezekiel breads with I would take the agave nectar, peanut butter, and the chocolate, and I would stir it up together, and then I would like kind of lightly toast my Ezekiel bread, and I would put that on there. And so on a few days, I've been having it for a few days, because on some of the days I was like, I just cannot do any vegetables. I just cannot do, I mean, or as many vegetables. Or I remember going from eating a lot of just raw vegetables to I had to, on certain days, my body was saying, no, you need to cook them. And so when I would cook them, then I can eat more of them. So I have been now week 3 starting to hear my body a little bit more and kind of, listen to it. And like if the days where I feel like I can't walk far, I won't do as far. I'll just take the 6,000 steps in the morning, because usually by the time I'm done in the morning, I'm already at 10,000 steps. So I noticed on some mornings, my body just would let me go to 6,000 steps, and then I would let that be. Because if I went over when I wasn't really feeling like it, by the time I came home, I was feeling extra drained, and I couldn't do all the extra stuff it takes to prep your food and do all of that stuff. Because once you're on a plant-based, it does take a lot of prep work. And the only good thing about that right now is I'm out for school. So I'm out of work. So I'm not having to go in. So I can take all the extra time to focus. My first, I think I'm going to be out for 2.5 months. So I have all that time to focus on me. And I know Plantifulkiki said by the 3rd month, she was down 35 pounds and a lot of fat inches. And so I was really kind of dedicating my time and effort to me, and never having to go through this cycle again. Because this is what I'm just praying that this is something that I can lock into, and it's just it. Okay, and then the last thing I want to talk about, because I'm at 12, is because I ate I squished everything too fast, too many raw vegetables, really fast, and then I had the beans and the lentils and the raw salads. I wasn't cooking a whole lot of the foods. It caused a lot of bloating and discomfort that first week. It was terribly discomforting, swollen, tummy. Everything is pretty flat now, but it took a whole lot of gas X food. This is the gas X one. This is off-brand. And then this one was kind of like gas release too. I think there was 2 different type of gas release I was having to take. And then I will also do activated charcoal, which kind of absorb a lot of the toxins and stuff that goes into the digestive tract. So I was taking 2 of these. I was taking everything, because the pressure that you are producing in the stomach, and what's basically happening is your body don't have the enzymes to break down all the vegetables, all the beans and stuff. It have digestive juices to break down meats, dairy, and fat. And so your body is going over to this switch, and it is not pretty. So what I would suggest is you go a little bit slowly, introducing the extra vegetables, or do more cooking the vegetables in your first weeks, instead of trying to eat a lot of the raw ones. Hold off on the beans maybe into the following week. So you're going to kind of like progressively build up your tolerance to all these different foods. But right off the bat, if you are planning on doing the plant-based, you can immediately try to eliminate the dairy, meats, and the fats. That's why I saw such a drastic change right off the bat. But adding in those vegetables and different things, try to cook them more, vegetables that you can cook more, and try to stay away from maybe the beans too, all in the first week. And then you hanging around your potatoes, your sweet potatoes, your golden Yukon potatoes for your starch part. You're not adding no fats or anything like that on your starches. Now I do go a little lightly spray, vegetable spray, which you don't really supposed to do, but a light spray of that. And then I will toast it inside of a pan. And that's how I like to do my Ezekiel bread anyway. But for my sweet potatoes, I do tend to go with the brown sugar and the, little they have the vegan type of things that you kind of add on to that. So that's what I'm getting to 15. I don't know if it's going to cut me off, so I'm going to end it here. I'll come back again. Bye.